All right, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. We're doing empties today. I have a lot of empties, so I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We'll get right in. This is like from a few months, first empties of 2023. So here we go. The first thing we have is we'll start with some body care. I have this Josie Maran whipped argan oil, ultra hydrating body butter. First time I've been speaking today, so I'm not warmed up. Here we go. This is okay. It does a great job with moisturizing. This is like in the, it was in the scent Vanilla Cherry. Not a huge fan of cherry. A lot of like my lotions I get from my mom. She just kind of gifts them to me, which is lovely. So not mad at a free lotion or anything, but I wouldn't repurchase this. However, if my mom gives me more, I'll take it. And then I have Bath & Body Works Vanilla Buttercream. This is definitely an older one. Nourishing Hand Cream with shea butter and vitamin E. I like this a lot. I really like Bath & Body Works. I just wish their company was ran a little bit differently, but I really like their lotions. So I'm really happy, went through it. It was a little purse size amount. And then for hair, I actually finished the Verb Ghost hair shampoo. I did like this a lot. I changed over to Briogeo just to like try things out, but I will say I do really like this one actually very much a lot. So I wouldn't be opposed to repurchasing this one. Let's do skincare. So we have 3 cleansers actually this month. I think it was just they were all coming down to, because I kind of rotate them, they're all coming down to the end, and yeah, I finished them all up. To start, we'll do the Clean and Clear Morning Burst Cleanser. I like this a lot. I know it's probably not that great for my skin, but it works fine for like a quick morning cleanser. Again, I tend to rotate my cleansers, so yeah. And I like it. I like the scent of it. It wakes me up in the morning. It's pretty, it's nice, and it's on the cheaper side of things. So yeah, I like to rotate my cleansers, and that one works. I would repurchase that one. And this is one that my dermatologist recommended a while back when I was like really severely dealing with acne. So I keep repurchasing this. I always have one of these. It's the CeraVe Acne Foaming Cleanser, Cream Cleanser. It's the one with 4% benzoyl peroxide acne treatment. It's really frustrating because CeraVe, all their packaging looks very much similar, and like they all have a shade of blue/green to them, so it's always really hard to like actually find it, but this one is the one. This is where it's at. So I have repurchased this. I do go ahead and use this in the mornings. That is what was recommended to me, was to use in the morning with the topical that I use. So yeah, I use that one, like it a lot. And then I have the Fenty Skin Total Cleanser, and it was helping with removing makeup. I was gonna repurchase this because I was gonna, I go between this and like the Philosophy's Purity. I'm trying not to buy from Philosophy and like use that because that one's really stripping. I mean, it really takes off your makeup, which is great, but it definitely like, it's not great for the skin, I don't think. At least like from the effects of it that I feel. And then the Fenty Skin, I really liked a lot, and it wasn't as like seemingly as stripping, like it didn't feel as stripping to me, and it did take off all of the cleanser. However, when I went to Sephora to go grab it, they were out of it, so I tried, I bought something else. I'm trying that one. I like it so far, but I think I use a lot of it, and I think I might be going through it a lot. So we'll see how that one works out, but not opposed to buying this again. In fact, tried to buy this again, but it was out. So and I was like desperate. I was on my last usage of this, so I was like, okay, I really need to get a cleanser because otherwise I can't take off my makeup tonight. Let's do some mask type stuff. We're still in skincare. I actually used up a lot of skincare these last couple months. I have this Hydrobiotic Recovery Sleeping Mask by Dr. Brandt. This actually worked pretty well. It was, you know, a normal sleeping mask. I would use it like twice a week, and I actually liked it. A lot of the Dr. Brandt skincare I've found I like. They're just really expensive. I think that this was one that was received in a BoxyCharm from my mom like a while back ago, and so she gave it to me, you know, because she wasn't using it. So either that or I asked for it. I can't remember, whichever one. But I know that she didn't, and I didn't actually like pay the full price. So yeah, but this was really good. It's just their stuff is expensive. And then I have the Peter Thomas Roth Clinical Skincare Water Drench Hydraulic Cloud Hydrogel Eye Patches. Can there be a longer name to it? I actually repurchased, not these ones, but the vitamin C ones, because I like the gel patches, and it actually takes me a really long time to get through these. I think I've had this for like a couple of years, which isn't necessarily great, but I mean, whatever. They're fine. It worked. But they stayed juicy for a really long time, which was great. These new ones that I have haven't, like, I opened them brand new and they're not as juicy, and I just repurchased them, so it's not like they've been sitting in my drawer for a while. So I don't know what that's about, because I don't know, maybe the vitamin C one works a little differently, or they're just not putting enough serum in it, or what. But either way, I did like these. They're just a nice cooling effect. Did I see a massive difference under my eyes? No, not necessarily, but it is kind of, it's just one of those like treatments that just feels like a treatment. It just feels kind of luxurious, so I like them. Okay, and then I have an SPF actually. This I think was like a 50% off like sunscreen thing when I was looking for a new sunscreen. It is the Kula Classic Face Screen, fragrance-free, non-greasy, lightweight hydration and plant protection 50 SPF sunscreen. So this one, yeah, it smelled not great because it's fragrance-free, which is fine. And there was like definitely a hydrating effect to it. So, I mean, in the summertime, you don't necessarily need that. But as we were getting into the winter months, it wasn't that bad. If you just let it sit for like a minute before you do your makeup, then it was like totally great. I am back to my Supergoop. I wouldn't not repurchase this. And it did say, I will say, it sat under makeup well, because I feel like some sunscreens, like they really pill up like under makeup. So there is like a certain amount of, I have to like, you do have to test those things. But this was great. Liked it a lot. Did help protect me from the sun, so that's great. Back to Supergoop, but not opposed to getting more of that. All right, so serum. I have the Summer Fridays CC Me serum. I did like this. Just a vitamin C serum, and it was great, and I liked it, and I would repurchase it. I haven't repurchased it yet. I like to kind of like, with my serums especially, kind of like, dabble a little bit. And I feel like, and two, I tend to mix up my serums a little bit, meaning like I'll do vitamin C one time, niacinamide another time. Sometimes I'll combine the two, whatever, and like, yeah, I like to dabble around and try different things on different days. But this was really great. I do think I went through this pretty quickly. So that's the only downfall, especially like how expensive it is, but at the same time, worth it, I think. I really liked it. Okay, this is the Caudalie Venusaurus Hydra SOS Intense Moisturizing Cream, a little sample size. Like it. I liked everything. Why do I like everything? I like Caudalie. Their scents are really, really strong, but I like the scent. It is like a signature Caudalie scent, but that's the only thing that's like maybe a turn off. But I do like Caudalie. I think I want to get like a big one of this, because this I used at night and it did feel like really nice on the skin. I don't think I didn't break out from it. So I think I might look into Caudalie. I always get them in sample sizes and I really do like them, but they're expensive, and I know that the fragrance like can't be that good, and they're really strongly fragranced. So that's the only thing that I'm like, ooh, I don't know. And then I have a Kapari lip glossy. This is like one of many that I've tried, and I tend to switch my lip treatments up a little bit. So yeah, I go between this and Laneige typically, between those two. And then I'm trying out another one right now, and it's all right. But this one, I love it, especially in the summertime with that coconut smell. Just like, oh, it's so lovely. I love it so much. Okay, the next two empties are makeup, and it's the only makeup I have in this group. But this one is kind of not really an empty. This is my Urban Decay mini lipstick, and it is in Venom. I use this for a cream blush. So I've like mixed some of this and another lipstick and a cream highlighter all together to make a cream blush. So this little package is now out of my collection. The other package is ready to be put on my face and in my next project pan, but that package will be out. I did like that. I have used it as a lipstick, and I did like the lipstick. It's a bright purple, and I'm not necessarily like always leaning towards that. So I'm trying to kind of take away like my really bold colors, like my bright pinks and my super purples, because I just don't vibe with them that much anymore. I still love my reds. I still find like a need for that. I have like I have a couple reds, but I really just need like one good red, which I have my one good red that I always use. And then I like deep browns. Those ones also are great. And then my normal neutral nudie pinky browns. So yeah, anyways, so that one's done. I did like the formula. It was lovely, bright coloring, loved it for what it was when I was loving it. And now I'm using it as a blush cream, or cream blush. And then I have, this was in my project pan, Bite Beauty Pepper. I think that they're out of business now, which is so sad, but it was this mauve type color, and it was a lovely color. I loved it a lot, and I really like the Bite Beauty formula. It's really just great. I've only had their like samples, I think, but they're lovely. It was great, great company. But sadly, I think they're out of business, which, you know, I think we'll be seeing a lot of that throughout the years, these next few years, because there was like a boom there, and now it's like, I feel like the beauty community is still around. It's still kicking, including the Project Pan community. We are like a little sector of it, but I think the consumerism is not as rampant. So yeah, I think that the as a result, companies will be, you know, kind of going away, which is sad. But either way, this was great. Loved it a lot. Loved it while we had it. I still have like, I think 1 or 2 more Bite Beauty lipsticks that are mini sizes in my collection. So, you know, eventually we'll move on to those. So that's my empties. We have a lot. I went through a lot of skincare, which I was very surprised about, but they're lovely. And I liked a lot of my stuff, which is fine, which is great. But it's also weird, like, I feel like I'm not quite critiquing, but I think I'm just like, I'm liking just the products that, and a lot of, too, also, I didn't really finish that sentence, but a lot of, when I buy things, a lot of these are repurchases. So it doesn't surprise me that I like them, because I'm like, well, I know I like them. So anyways, that's what's up. That's what we're doing. Anyways, thank you so much. If you have a review on any of these, put them down below. If you agree or disagree or whatever, let us know if and why. Yeah. I hope you all are doing well. Have a good rest of your day.